Hey everyone, it's Arlene. I guess I'm on a roll here because I'm trying to get a lot of mini albums done. But I wanted to share with you a mini album that I'm creating for my mom. And I thought it would be cool to put something together for her to be able to put together some pictures of Christmas and after Christmas. As many of you know, we had a loss in the family. My grandmother passed away. And so my dad is actually in the Philippines and he won't be with us for Christmas. So it'll be our first Christmas without my dad. And so, anyways, I wanted to create something for my mom so she can cherish at least the memories that we have for Christmas and then when we see him after Christmas, before the new year. So this is a Gatefold mini album and it's 12 by 6. So, and I used extra heavy chipboard on this. Now this mini album is different from many of my other mini albums because I intend for it to be pretty flat. I'm not going to make a thick, chunky mini album with this one. So the embellishments in the inside are going to be not as thick and bulky, not a lot of tags, a lot of probably a lot of frames. And anyways, I did a couple of pages, or at least the first page, and I'll show you, but I haven't completed the mini. I wanted to share the cover with you all. So the paper I'm using is the Christmas Cheer collection by K & Company, and I believe it was last year's Christmas collection. This year they have the Evergreen collection. So still love the paper. It's very beautiful paper. So what I did is I took a 12 by 12 sheet of extra heavy cardstock and I cut it into 4 pieces, 6 by 6. And then I also cut several pieces that were 5 and I want to say 5 3/4, no, 5.5 by sorry guys, 6 by 11.5. Okay, and I'll show you why I did that. So, and maybe I'll do a tutorial, but I think there are some tutorials out there already that show how to make a gatefold mini. Not sure, I haven't run across any. So anyways, what I did with the cover is I took the evergreen paper, I layered it onto the chipboard using my quick dry adhesive by Scotch, and then I distressed the edges with peeled paint and vintage photo. And so let's go ahead and start on this side. So on this side you'll see that on the hollies, or on the berries of the hollies, I used Christmas red stickles. Pretty sure it's called Christmas red. And then I used my Sizzix Big Shot to cut out these snowflakes, and this is from a Sizzlets die. And then what I did is I took my 2-way glue pen and I took some Martha Stewart's fine glitter and powdered it over with the 2-way glue pen glue on there, and so we have snowflakes that are glittery. And then the center of the snowflakes I put little dewdrops. Okay, and then this frame I kept it the way it was. This is the velvet ribbon that came with the frame, and this frame is from Michaels. And what I did is I punched a hole on the top binding, and I used a large eyelet to reinforce the hole, and hung the little ornament on there. And this is a Christmas ornament with a frame on it. So I thought it would be kind of cool to put that on the cover, and we can put a picture of our family on there. And we did take pictures with my dad before he left for the Philippines, so we can put that on the cover. Or even my mom can take pictures and put her and my dad on there. So so that's that side. I also want to point out on the top here, I used my Stampin' Up! Scallop punch to add this border on top. I kind of like how it came out, but this was the result of a mistake. And it never fails. Whenever I punch holes with my Bind It All on my pages, I always mess up. Like one way or another, I always mess up. And so I accidentally punched the holes up here instead of over here. And so I ended up having to put something on there to kind of cover the mistake. And I actually like the way it came out. So since I had to put it here, I put it on that side too to kind of weigh things out. Okay, now on this side, I used my Sizzix die to cut out this Christmas tree. I used some green acrylic paint, and I used green stickles, and I rubbed that over there. Now, the snow that you see on my tree, I did a haul vid on this, but that's basically snow tex. And basically you just take it, and I like to use my fingers. Somebody had mentioned using popsicle sticks, but I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. So I used my fingers to put the snow on the edges of the tree. And you know, snow falls on a tree from top to bottom, so that's why I only have snow sitting on top of the tree like that. Okay, so so that's how I did the tree. And then this is a chipboard piece from the Christmas Cheer chip box. I have it sitting right here. I still have a whole bunch of them from last year, and I made 2 minis last year. It's kind of funny. That's a lot of chipboard pieces, 55 in a pack. And then I used dimensionals here, here, and here, and nothing here because the tree's on there. Okay, and then these are the Prima, here they are here, the Prima Christmas flowers in the Calypso tin. And there's 4 layers on here. There's the smaller layer with the yellow center, and then I have the sheer, and then I have the actual red poinsettia, and then I have the green leaves on the bottom. And then these 2 here are only 3 layers, just minus the yellow centered one. And then these leaves came with the poinsettias in the Prima can, but I added more gold stickles to give it more shimmer there. And then again, red Christmas red stickles to give that a little bit of an accent on the front page. Now what I did here is this little hook here is from the Vintage Findings. It came with the book plate frames in one of their packs. And then these little things here, and actually what I did is I attached 5 jump rings, and you can buy the jump rings in the jewelry section, and then I just attached it to the binding. And then these little guys here are from a Christmas ornament, from this one right here. I did a haul vid on this a while back. So I basically just took the gems from there and added it to every other link. So it's hanging on there. And then this right here is a charm that I picked up in the jewelry section. And then this is also a charm I picked up in the jewelry section at Michael's, and it's a little dove. Okay, so that's the cover. Over here, these brads are by Making Memories. And they are intended to sit high once you clasp them down. And so it's perfect for doing this type of lock. So I'm not sure what this is called. I guess I'll try to figure it out. But it's just like a crisscross, so it just hugs around the brad. Okay, so this is basically what I did in the inside. And as you know, these are brads, so I had to hide the prongs on the other side. So we'll start on this side. So I used these epoxy stickers that I had from last year, and it just says the perfect tree. And I'm going to leave this plain, but every single page on here is glimmer misted, or I glimmer mist every page. There we go. So this one has, I think I used Garden Fairy. I also used Dewdrop on some pages. I also used gold, and then on some pages I used the iridescent gold. So pretty. I love this color, the glimmer mist. Okay. Oh, and then some of the blue pages back here, I used the Frost Glimmer Mist. Okay, so this is what I did to cover the brads, and I did that on this side too. Okay, just says family on that one. Okay, and to keep it fairly flat, you'll see here that I just used one of the, sorry, my glimmer mists are falling down here. I used one of the chipboard pieces, and I just put sticky strip on the bottom there, so these tags can easily just tuck in behind there. So I just made 2 really flat tags, nothing to it, just sheer ribbon on it. That way my mom can journal on here and insert photos on there. Okay, so super simple. Again, I wanted to keep this flat and not so chunky. And then this is the Sizzix frame I actually just bought yesterday at Joann's with my 40% coupon. But these are this is a functional frame, so she can insert a photo back here. Okay. And what else? So let me just kind of show you how this goes. So everybody knows with the Gatefold, it opens up this way, then it opens up this way, and then these open up. And then here's the blue pages I was telling you about. I used the Frost Glimmer Mist on these pages, so it's really pretty. It opens up this way, and this way, and this way. Okay, and that's the last page. I love this page. This paper is so pretty. It's like, has a lot of gold in it. So anyways, that's the mini album for my mom. Hope you like it, guys. You should try this out. It's a really fun album to make. Merry Christmas. Bye.